with Bob Carafeet, owner of Climate Express. Thanks, Bob, for joining me today.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am super excited to be here today with you and to know everything about Climate Express. So tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, Climate Express is a family-owned business owned by me and my wife, Karen. We've been in business now for 2.5 years. I've been in the industry for close to 14 years, 15 years, full-time. I started when I was about 6 years old, kind of on and off. So it's been a passion of mine, and finally decided to open my business 2 years ago.
Wow. So you said you've been doing it since 6 years old. Was it a family thing or?
Well, my dad was military, so we had friends while he was still in the service that owned their own company, and that's what kind of got me involved in it. And then my dad, when he retired, got into the AC industry, and we've been working together ever since.
Oh, wow. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said you've been open for 2 years now. What areas do you serve?
So our primary areas is obviously New Braunfels. We go from the 35 corridor into San Antonio, 1604 to 281, back out through Canyon Lake, Spring Branch, and back around.
Wow.
So we have a big service area.
Yes, absolutely. And so what made you decide to name it Climate Express?
It was hard to find a name. It was actually one day driving down the street and I seen a exercise place that was called something Express, and I said, well, Climate Express.
Oh.
And just kind of put two and two together because we were kind of looking around, looking at different names, but it was hard to come up with a name that just kind of caught. And as soon as we said it, it was kind of one of those things that it hit.
Yeah, I like it. Climate Express. That's a good name.
Absolutely.
Are you originally from New Braunfels?
No, military brat, so I was born in Germany.
Oh, okay.
So we went back and forth from Germany to Oklahoma every 2 years. And then we moved to San Antonio area in 98.
Okay, San
And
Antonio
then
area.
I've been in New Braunfels now for close to 8 years.
What made you choose to come to New Braunfels? And you said you lived in San Antonio. What?
It was just an area that we've always visited. We had family that lived here, so we were always here, and we just fell in love with the culture that was here. You know, all the rivers, everything that we could do and just enjoy. We're outdoorsy people, so there's so much to do here to be outdoors that doesn't cost you anything.
I know, it's so beautiful, and there's so much stuff to do here, especially in the outdoors area, Land Park and everything like that. What is your favorite thing to do here on your time off, if you do have any time off?
We do like to go, our favorite thing to do is go boating. You know, go on the rivers, play in the water. That's just our favorite things to do, and that's one thing we do love about here is you have the Guadalupe, you have the Comal, you have Canyon Lake.
Yeah.
We have everything right here to just go do what we want to do.
And do you like to hunt?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite, what's the best experience that you've had hunting? Like, what have you hunted?
I've hunted quite a bit. You know, I've gone duck hunting, I've done deer hunting, whitetail. Whitetail is my passion. I've always been a big whitetail hunter. I love to go exotics, but I'm not the type of person that likes to sit in a deer blind and wait for deer. I like to do the walking and stalking and actually feel like I'm hunting. So I like the challenge.
Okay.
So that to me is where I want to be at, is the challenge of can I pull it off versus sitting and waiting.
Yeah, actually hunting instead of sitting there.
I'm not a very good Texas hunter.
And how long have you and your wife been married?
We've been right at 10 years. In March, we'll be 10 years this year, or next year.
Awesome. And do y'all have kids?
We do. We got 3 kids. One of them's 25 with a grandbaby. He just gave us a grandbaby last year. And then we got a 14 and a 15-year-old that are my heathens right now.
14 and 15-year-olds. I always tell my parents now I'm so sorry for when I was a teenager.
I don't think we were ever that bad. the kids.
Where's your favorite restaurant or favorite places to eat in New Braunfels? Where do you and Karen like to go?
We're adventurous. We like to try different things. We never really go back to one spot continuously. We do like the beer garden type style, you know, at what's the name of it?
Krause's?
Krause's.
Krause's.
do like Krause's and the Husachi Grill, or Huisach as they call it.
Yeah. I've been there once. I thought that was really good. Krause's is good as well.
Absolutely.
So y'all tried almost everything here in New Braunfels. What is the best thing yet that you've tried so far?
My best thing yet that I've tried so far is probably McAdoo's. I absolutely love McAdoo's.
McAdoo's.
But I'm a seafood kind of guy.
And I love their place because it was an old bank before.
Right.
Which
the
is
history
really cool.
behind it.
Yeah, the history behind
absolutely
it. It's really awesome.
Awesome. So every time we go in there, I see something new that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. And they've always had good service and good food.
So what do clients or your customers say that they love most about Climate Express?
Most of the feedback we get is that we're family oriented, that our guys don't push customers to do something that they don't need. We're there to educate. So we're not there to just try and push. We're there to educate our customers on what's going on, to let them know what possibly is going to happen in the future, to where they can start planning for what they need to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just go in there and say, this is wrong, you need to do this. It's, this is what's going on with your system, and this is how we can fix your problem.
I think that's super important, and I think that's really a great approach, and you're actually building trust and you're building valuable customer relations.
Right.
So that's super important, especially as a business and dealing with something so important when it comes to a home or a place of business.
Your AC unit is one of the most neglected pieces of machinery in your house because you don't see it, you don't feel it. As long as your house is cold, you don't pay any attention to it.
Right.
So, and it's one of the most expensive, and it costs the most to operate.
You're right.
So coming in and finding different ways to save customers money is the key. We want their utility bills to be lower. They want them to be comfortable. So there's a lot of things that, go into an air conditioning system that customers don't even realize, that we fix things for a customer and don't even tell them.
Yeah.
That, hey, we found this little problem and we just took care of it. And then we get the phone call that, my AC's never worked this good. What'd y'all do? Well, we made one minor adjustment and set the unit up the way it should be versus just throwing in a box.
Yeah. That's super great to hear. Well, I appreciate you taking the time with me today, and y'all have social media handles. What's the best way for somebody to contact you?
So, Facebook obviously is a really great source. We love Facebook. We're always posting on Facebook.
Okay.
But our number one source to get a hold of us is to call us by our phone.
Okay.
Phone number is 830-302-7401. And that's our best way. You call us up, get us on the schedule. We have 2 great dispatchers that work for us here in the office, and they'll get you on the schedule to your convenience. So we're not trying to push a certain time on you. It's whatever's flexible in your schedule. So we want people to still run their normal everyday life. And the nice part is we give a 2-hour window to when we're going to show up. And 90% of the time we're in that window. We're not going to be anywhere from 8 to 5 and stay home all day and wait for us. We try and stay on top of communication with our customers to say if we're going to run late, behind, or running ahead of schedule to where we can accommodate everybody in their time slots.
That's great. That's great to hear. Well, there you have it, Climate Express, Bob Carafee, and all of the information will be below on this video. Go and like their Facebook page. Call if you want to get your AC serviced, or if something's going wrong with it, or you just want them to come and check your AC out. Thanks so much, Bob. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.